Hello, everybody. James again here. I'm looking at a 3C, Passat 3C crankshaft sensor here. This is auto data, okay? And so at the top here, we've got the engine. This is the engine control module. And then here we have the crankshaft sensor. So just want to give you just a hint. Whenever you're dealing with a diagram like this, a wiring diagram like this one, it doesn't tell you you have got three pins. You've got pin one, the wires are yellow and blue, and then you've got pin two, the wires are yellow and violet, and then you've got pin three, which is brown and red. But it does auto data will not tell you what these wires are doing, which is you as a technician, if you're testing this thing, that's exactly what you want to know. This is the information that you're looking for. So now, let me help you to read this wiring diagram. To those who are not familiar, who are still learning to read a wiring diagram. So there are two things that I want you to watch here. Let's start with pin one. Pin one comes from pin 35 on the ECU side. The plug is plug A, okay? And being plug A, you will see that this wire now is shared across. Look at that. They are about, let me see, they are about 1, 2, 3, 4 sensors that are sharing the same wire, okay? They are all sharing the same wire. And then if we go to pin 3, the same happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same sensors are sharing these two wires. So if I can give you a hint, so the other one is pin 53, the other one is pin 25. These two wires are being shared. But you'll notice that pin 2 is not shared with anything at all. Forgive me, my hands are not steady at all. I think you can see that I'm shaking. I'll put it to my age, guys. I'm getting old. So look, this is not shared. So to me, when I see that, that is your signal wire. Okay? That is your signal wire. You don't share a signal wire. So perfect. You don't need a manual. If you are using this, that's fine. Then from here, so you need to just check one wire between pin 1 and pin 3 with the ignition key on. Check those two wires, pin 1 and pin 3. So if we get power here on pin 1, then we know that pin 3 is ground. We are complete. Okay, so but look, we checked one wire out of the 3, and we know what these other 2 are doing already. Is that not smart? That's quick. So if you check pin 3 and then you find that it is power, then you know that pin 1 is ground, pin 2 is signal. If you check pin 3 and you find that it's ground, you know then that pin 1 is power, pin 2 is signal. That's smart, guys. That's quick. That's how you read these wiring diagrams, okay? That's exactly one concept that I want you to take out of this is that this sensor, the signal wire is not shared with anything. All right, but the ground and the power, they can be shared. It doesn't matter whether the power is 12 volts or whether the power is 5 volts. It does not matter whether it's 24 volts. It does not matter. Power can be shared. It's not a problem. The ground can also be shared, but you can't share the signal wire. What brought me here was my previous video. I promised you that I'll look for this crankshaft sensor. So I clicked on it. Okay, maybe let me click on it again. If I click on it, it brings up here a menu. Okay, sorry, it brings a menu here, and then it says more. If I click on more, it should tell me how to test this, but auto data being auto data. This system, it lacks a lot of things. it only shows you trouble codes, and it will take you back to the wiring rather than showing you how to test, how to test those wires. It does not. And even don't even go by this picture, because this is a 2-pin. The one that this is for illustrative purposes only. So don't go by that. You'll be lost. Okay, they just put anything here. So what I'm trying to show you, they are not actually not showing us how to test this. So to me, I would just go to that signal wire and scope this sensor and see, come up with a solution, whether it's okay or there's something wrong. I hope you'll find this interesting. Thank you very much. This is James from Jamroz Electronic Solution. I bow out.